With spring training in full swing and the Major League Baseball season less than a month away, it's time to celebrate the national pastime and remember one of the greats of the game. He was nicknamed the Sultan of Swat, the Bambino, and most famously, Babe Ruth. George Herman Ruth Jr. was born in Baltimore, Maryland in 1895. His mother gave birth to 8 children, but only George, called Little George to distinguish him from his father Big George, and 1 sister survived. Young George ran wild while his parents devoted all their time to operating a seedy tavern. He almost never saw them. At age 7, Ruth was sent to St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys, a reformatory where he was mentored by brother Matthias Boutelier, the school's disciplinarian and a capable baseball player. Ruth was a terrible student. He drank and smoked and got into all sorts of trouble. But he learned how to play baseball. It was his one solace in a life of prayer, classes, and disgusting food. In 1914, Ruth was signed to play minor league baseball for the Baltimore Orioles, but was soon sold to the Boston Red Sox. By 1916, he had built a reputation as an outstanding pitcher who sometimes hit long home runs, a feat unusual for any player in the pre-1920 dead ball era. Although Ruth twice won 23 games in a season as a pitcher and was a member of 3 World Series championship teams with the Red Sox, he wanted to play every day and was allowed to convert to an outfielder. With regular playing time, he broke the Major League Baseball single-season home run record in 1919 with 29 home runs. After that season, Red Sox owner Harry Frazee sold Ruth to the Yankees amid controversy. That year, Ruth hit 54 home runs, more than the next 3 most successful hitters combined. The trade fueled Boston's subsequent 86-year championship drought and popularized the curse of the Bambino superstition. In his 15 years with the Yankees, Ruth helped the team win 7 American League pennants and 4 World Series championships. His big swing led to escalating home run totals that not only drew fans to the ballpark and boosted the sport's popularity, but also helped usher in baseball's live ball era, which evolved from a low-scoring game of strategy to a sport where the home run was a major factor. As part of the Yankees' vaunted Murderers Row lineup of 1927, Ruth hit 60 home runs, which extended his Major League single-season record by a single home run. Ruth's last season with the Yankees was in 1934. During Ruth's career, he was the target of intense press and public attention for his baseball exploits and off-field penchants for drinking and womanizing. The Babe also had a great sense of humor. In 1929, Ruth signed a contract for $80,000 a year, an unheard of amount at the time. A journalist asked Ruth if he thought it seemed right that he was making more money than the president, for Herbert Hoover earned just $75,000 that year. It was the year of the stock market crash, and Ruth replied, "Why not? I had a better year than he did." Ruth was the first baseball star to be the subject of overwhelming public adulation. Baseball had been known for star players such as Ty Cobb and shoeless Joe Jackson, but both men had uneasy relations with fans. Ruth's biographers agreed that he benefited from the timing of his ascension to the home run king. The country had been hit hard by both the war and the 1918 flu pandemic, and longed for something to help put these traumas behind it. Ruth also resonated in a country which felt in the aftermath of the war that it took second place to no one. Lee Montville, in his book The Big Bam, The Life and Times of Babe Ruth, describes the continuing relevance of Babe Ruth in American culture, more than 3/4 of a century after he last swung a bat in a major league game. The fascination with his life and career continues. He is a bombastic, sloppy hero from our bombastic, sloppy history, origins undetermined, a folktale of American success. His moon face is as recognizable today as it was when he stared out at Tom Zachary on a certain September afternoon in 1927. If sport has become the national religion, Babe Ruth is the patron saint. He stands at the heart of the game he played, the promise of a warm summer night, a bag of peanuts and a beer, and just maybe the longest ball hit out of the park. Be safe and be well. I look forward to being with you again soon.